What's up, Vinyl Community? Cliff, the Vinyl Cheapskate here. Coming with another Friday drinking music. Doing my video upstairs today. My family took over the basement, so no music. You get to see my beautiful curtains. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. Cat was getting on the table. She's not allowed on the table. We just got a couple new kittens, so they don't, especially the one, the girl cat, she does not listen as well as she should. But what I'm doing today, I'm doing a vinyl finds. This is some stuff I got this week, last week, a few weeks ago, but a bunch of stuff adding to the collection. I've got one that I forgot to show last time, and it's like the best one I got. Last Vinyl Finds video, I did the one, I think it was the one where I did that Facebook Marketplace find, and I got all the records for $5, and there was one that was like super good, and I was like, it's only $5, and I completely forgot to show it in the video. It was like the best one I got in the whole one. So when I got the Rory Gallagher records and stuff, but picked this up. This was $5 with all that stuff. It's Dust, Marky Ramone playing drums, Mark Bell playing drums. Pretty sweet. I can't believe I totally forgot to put this in that video. But yeah, I finally got a full copy because I had a copy with only the record and no sleeve, and I finally picked up a full copy of this record. And I am very excited about it. There we go. There's the band right there. I'm very excited about this. But yeah, completely forgot to put this in that video. So, and last time I didn't do a vinyl find, so I didn't put that. I didn't want to put just this random one in there. But yeah, got a bunch of good stuff last couple weeks. Start off with an eBay deal that I did. Another one where I kind of lowballed them a little bit, but not really. This one's not. All right, so what I got, picked up a bunch of stuff. We'll start off with the punk rock one. Picked up this Boys Only. I don't know if this, I don't know this album that well. I only really know that one Boys album, but everybody always talks about how much they love the Boys. And I really like the Christmas album, the Yobs Christmas album that they did, where they changed that, they just put boys backwards, basically, boy backwards, basically, and renamed themselves that for Christmas album. But I'm excited to listen to this. I haven't spun it yet. But the thing about this is somebody, the previous owner for all these Discogs records, or not Discogs, all these eBay records that I got, the previous owner like signed all of them. So all of these are autographed by Clarence. And you'll see this through all four of these. I got 4 from eBay. All lowball bids as per. Stop. Sorry, she's scratching the records already. All lowball offers, lowball bids. Next up, picked up this complete classic, Sweet Desolation Boulevard. I've been meaning to pick this up for a while, and it's just eluded me. But yeah, finally I put a bid in and I won. Very excited about this one. Sweet's really good glam hard rock stuff. Got the lyric sheet in there and everything. Stop scratching the records. Oh my god. Freaking cat is driving me nuts. Anyway. Desolation Boulevard. I thought that Ballroom Blitz was on here, but I guess it's just on the streaming version. It's not on this. LP version that I have. Hold on one second. All right, back. Cat may have to go up. She's being an absolute terror right now. Anyway, next up, I'm on Duel 2. I picked up 2 of these. They were very well priced. These are Krautrock records, Psych records, Space rock records, whatever you want to call it. They lean more in the space rock. This one almost has like a post-punky feel to it almost. Or like a power pop feel to it almost. But still pretty spacey, really good stuff. This one's just straight space rock. Kind of like a little bit of progginess going on here too. Really good records, both of these. I was stoked to pick these up for a good price. I'm on Duel 2. Now we'll go into ones that I got from Celebrated Summer. These are 2 separate trips to Celebrated Summer. I did one trip to trade records in, and he didn't take any of the records I had to trade in, which is fine. I knew that they weren't the greatest. There was some of the free stuff that I picked up not too long ago, and I was just taking them in to see what I'd get, but he didn't take any of them, so that's fine. But I felt weird not buying anything, so I picked up some 7 inches. I got these 2 Impalers 7 inches. Impalers, like a harsh hardcore band, hardcore D-beat. Not on these ones so much, but on some of their other ones, they have kind of almost like a little touch of like a garagey psych feel to their music, but that's later on. These are the earlier ones, so they're a little more straightforward, but still really good. These are kind of hard to come by now, Impalers records, so I was really stoked to find these. I saw both of them. I was like, all right, grab them both. So, Impalers records. Next up, I picked up some Capitalist Casualties, Monster X split. I didn't have this. I used to have it, and then I traded a bunch of my records this was a long time ago. I had this probably when it came out, and then I traded it a few years after I had it, because I was like, oh, fine, I can find that anywhere, because I used to see this everywhere all the time. Now it's a little harder to find. Not super hard, probably one of their easier ones to get, but Capitalist Casualty is one of my favorite bands. Good power violence. I think they're just a hardcore punk band, but they get lumped in with power violence all the time. But Capitalist Casualties, Monster X split. And I didn't realize when I bought this, I already had this, but I didn't have this version. I got the version that was from their tour with Hellshock. And it came with this sweet Hellshock and Age like split sticker, which is pretty awesome. And it came on this like it's this limited silk screened cover version, only 113 of 200, and it's on green vinyl, which the other one was not. And this is from before like every record in the world was on colored vinyl, so it was actually a special thing to get a colored vinyl. But yeah, Age, really good, kind of like dark hardcore stuff. Kind of Amoebics influenced, but with strong Japanese hardcore feels because they're a Japanese band. But definitely like metallic Japanese dark hardcore stuff. Really good band. I feel like they get overlooked a bunch. But yeah, that's what I got when I went to trade stuff in. They didn't really have much, so I was like, I'll spend $15, pick up a couple records. Did I spend? Yeah, I spent like $15. grabbed a couple 7-inches. But when I got paid, I went back because they had some stuff that I knew I wanted. So I got one more record, but I'm saving that for another video. And you'll see why when I do that video. But I got one more record on this trip to Celebrated Summer, but I'm not going to show it on this video. I'll show it on the next one. Probably next Friday. But grabbed English Dogs, Invasion of the Porgy Men, Radiation reissue version. This came out, I don't remember if it was this year or last year, but it was recently. It was like either this beginning of late last year or sometime this year this came out. But very stoked to get this. This is a English Dogs record that has eluded me for a while. All the English Dogs records, I just kind of kept putting them off. And then all of a sudden, they were expensive. So I was like, I'm not going to pick them up unless they get reissued. And then this year, it seems like all of them got reissued. And I got lucky. I found a couple that weren't. I found one original and a reissue together that were at a decent price. But I bought them from overseas, and then like a month later, the one record got reissued. So, but yeah. So, English Dogs, Invasion of the Porgy Men. This is really good, classic UK 82 style punk stuff. These guys are a classic band. They kind of went a little more on the metal side later, but this is definitely like their straight up punk stuff. But yeah, just basic labels on here. And it came with this insert with lyrics. And yeah, that's it. And one more, last but not least, the new Wolfbrigade. This is another one that's on colored vinyl. But like I said, everything's on colored vinyl now. Another green one too. This was released by Armageddon label, which is Drop Dead Guys label. Insert. And if you don't know Wolfbrigade, they're very heavy D-beat, kind of metallic, got some Motorhead influence in there, but they're not straight motor charged. They're more on the Swedish hardcore style. One of the best bands doing this style right now, and the most consistent. I feel like this band has not really put out a bad record. People call them Stadium Crust, which is fine, whatever. But really good production usually on these. Pretty good production. Just really fast and driving Swedish hardcore. Check these guys out if you haven't and you like Swedish hardcore. These guys are like a staple. But yeah, that's what I got. That's what I got for you this week. Kind of a short video, but kind of blew through them. I feel weird because I'm in the dining room and not in the basement. It feels odd to me. I feel out of place talking about records up here. Usually when I'm up here, I'm doing chores or something. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hope everybody has a good weekend. Cheers, and see ya.